Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I'm gonna check the transcript because I don't remember. Thinking of the future, what are we going to do from here? I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. Alright, Ato, what's up? What's this about our future plans, Ato? First we lost Sirei, and now it looks like Hiruko isn't coming back either. So should we keep looking for her or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot about that. Did she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? No, she was murdered by the traitor hiding in our ranks. Quit it, you're going to make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Zira and Hiruko both knew something about this war and disappeared before they could tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never going to learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do you all think we should do from here on out? It's not like we can leave. Nothing we can do except run out the 100 days. But all that stuff about going home when we're done, is it still gonna happen without Sirei here? I wish we knew that much at the very least. Well, supposedly here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity, isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's gotta be some way to contact them, whoever they are. Sirei must have been in charge of that too. Now that he's gone, we're probably cut off. For a mission this important, you'd think they have some fail-safes put in place, wouldn't you? Maybe everything Sirei told us was a lie and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by a cadre of ultra-rich dudes? They're probably out there right now, sipping champagne and getting off on seeing us suffer. What part of that was funny? This really sucks, though. At least before we had some hope of learning the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting this school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? So I think the 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen on the 100th day. As to whether that will include us going home, all we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other option, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end, one way or another. Yeah, let's go with that. I seriously don't want to think about this anymore. The only way I'm gonna get through this is by focusing on all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home. I'll be hailed as the hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, they'll all be mine for the taking. Everyone who made fun of me will get their just desserts, and the world will enter a new era with me leading the way. You're starting to sound like a supervillain now. We spent a little longer in the cafeteria eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms. I was still aching all over, but at least I had a full stomach. Get free time now? This really hurts. Back in my room, I collapsed onto the bed and just lay there for a while. Staying on my feet was too much effort. I had already wasted most of the day doing nothing, although after last night's battle, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. I spent the rest of the day lying in bed, not doing anything noteworthy. Before I knew it, my 18th day at Last Defense Academy had passed me by. Day 19.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 19th day of... Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number.
Yeah, I thought this one would be different.
A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared... I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second. The VR machine in the training room's been updated too. All part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Okay, thanks. Hi, Mole Guy. How's it going? Ah! Ow, ow, ow. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. What's the idea of making 19th a milestone day anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. He probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch us squirm. Now he's getting worked up about it now. I guess I should go take a look at the new rooms. Anybody around, or are they all in the new rooms? Just some people in their rooms. Here in my garage. Just got this new Lamborghini here. Huh? Whoa. Ooh, this is the garage, huh? Looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Cool doesn't even begin to cover it. Ooh, look at this. Isn't it awesome? And that over there. And wow, you never find these things in such good condition. You sure seem excited. Well, duh. I never expected the school's lineup of facilities to include the workshop of my dreams. If you ever want me to make adjustments to your class weapon, just let me know. I'd be glad to handle any customization work. History of the Academy. Unlikely. Customize my class weapon? Yep, this place has everything. Aren't our class weapons supposed to be like manifestations of our will to fight channeled through our blood or something? Is it even possible to customize them? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure on the details either, but there's equipment here specifically designed to do just that. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time here. I'll have this gear up and running faster when you can say methyl encyclopedia manganese tricarbonyl. I did... Definitely a first for a Kodaka game. Hey, listen, man, they almost bankrupted the company making this game, okay? And I'm enjoying it. What I was saying is I made a pretty good pass at that on the first try. Wow, I knew Tsubasa was into machines, but I had no idea she could get this passionate about them. Oh boy, I can't wait to get started. Who wants to be first? It doesn't have to be a complete overhaul, just let me tweak it a little. Whoa, calm down, Tsubasa. I know you're excited, but let's take things slow, okay? New skill development has been locked. You can access it during your free time. I should try it out sometime. Hi, Darumi. No dismembered corpse here either. I've been looking all morning, too. This is taking way too long. Aren't we ever gonna find Mistress Hiruko's body? Hey, come on. We don't know for sure that she's dead. For all we know, she might just... Of course she's dead, dingus. Don't be so naive. Once we find the body, I'll take one of her fingers for my collection. I can make it into an earring, so then we'll always be together. Scary. Don't. Alright, let's check out the library. Toby Fox has forever ruined the way I say library. Oh, the training room has got... Oh, right. They said the VR machine has been upgraded. I remember them saying that. I didn't forget instantly, I promise. Sure enough, this is the library. This is wonderful. They've got a huge selection of titles from all kinds of genres. I don't think I've ever seen this many books, not even in the TRC's libraries. Huh, how about that? I'm not much of a reader, so I never really thought about how many books we had. Believe me, this is impressive. I used to spend most of my spare time reading. Being around people always made me nervous. Books were my refuge from the world. I think... I'd actually don't... Well, I bought it for $100 because I bought the collector's edition, but I think it's a $60 game. I don't remember, though. And to be fair, it is mostly visual novel, but it's also a strategy game. Being around people always made me nervous. Books were my refuge from the world. Eito doesn't hesitate to speak his mind anymore. I guess this experience has helped bring him out of his shell. How about you, Shoma? Do you like to read? Do you have a favorite book? If you think I'll have anything interesting to add to this conversation, you're going to be disappointed. I don't read or watch TV or play video games or engage with any kind of media worth talking about. I'm sorry for being so thoroughly uninteresting. That's okay. So is it only books here? Nothing extra like the gift-o-matic in the rec room? Whoa. My ship... My fucking Elgato just keeps on randomly disconnecting, which makes me... nervous. There we go. Fixed. I don't think so, although there are some rather unusual choices on the shelves. There's guides on combat techniques, military strategy, that kind of thing. They might teach us something that can help us against the invaders. I think that's more your area of expertise than mine. That's fair. I'll let you know if I come across anything useful. Thanks, Eito. Reading study has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. I do notice this. Is it okay to enter? Doesn't seem like a good idea. Why is there an 18+ section in the school library? Computer! A PC you can use to search for books. It's not connected to the internet. Oh, well that's... nah. Alright. Also, not that... I know it uses the same composer, but like This fucking, like, the background tracks in this genuinely feel familiar. Oh, hey, Takumi, you came to check out this room too, huh? Yeah, I was curious about what this update to the VR training machine is all about. Looks like they added some new scenarios for us to try out. They might actually be kind of fun. You want to jump in with me sometime and see who can get the best score? Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Takamaru seems like the competitive type. I don't think I'd be able to keep up if he really got into it. New VR training missions have been unlocked. You can access them during your free time. Okay, I've taken a look at all the new rooms and facilities that were unlocked today. I think I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Even after a full day's rest, I'm still tired. I let out a long, long breath and felt any motivation to do something productive drain away. My free time! Instead, I made for the comforting embrace of my bed. My aches and pains were more manageable now, but I still wasn't in peak form, not by a long shot. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a minute. I lay down and let my body go completely limp. I wasn't going anywhere else today. So I snoozed away my 19th day at Last Defense Academy in relative peace and comfort. You've been wasting a lot of days, Takumi. My stats, my free time.
Get ready for your prepare to spend. Be ready to give your lot.
Yeah, man, whatever. Once I was out of bed and on my feet, I stretched, feeling my back, arms, and legs straightening out for the first time in a while. Whew, I guess last night finally did the trick. I feel so much better now. Looks like I'll be able to have a normal day today. I'll head to the cafeteria and see how everyone else is doing. But when I got to the cafeteria, there was nobody there. I guess I'm here first today. Well, stranger things have happened. I'll grab some breakfast and wait for them. I sat there on my own for a few minutes until the door finally opened and someone else walked in. Hello, Takumi. What a pleasure to see you first thing in the morning. You're making it sound like we woke up together. It's kind of strange for others not to be here yet, isn't it? You think they're still asleep? Could be. A lot of them stayed up late last night, even past the evening announcement. Really? Why'd they do that? Some of them wanted to keep snacking, others were using the new facilities. They were pretty much just doing whatever they felt like. Does that count as freedom or anarchy? Maybe a little of both. We don't really have any authority figures here anymore. It's like if students at a regular school were given free reign with no teachers or student council. I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, of course, but I can't help thinking we should be using this time to come up with some new strategies. I don't know. We never know what the enemy is going to do until they show up. How do you plan for that? Plus, those guys would never go along with strategy meetings or group training sessions or anything like that. At least not without someone to organize it all. Are you saying we need a new leader? Why don't you do it, Takumi? I think you'd do a wonderful job. Me? You gotta be kidding. I'm not leader material. I disagree. You're considerate of others, you always have our backs in battle, and you never give up hope. I'd be proud to follow someone like you. Knock it off. You're making me blush. I'm telling you, I don't handle responsibility very well. Well, if you really don't want to, I won't force you. But leader or no leader, we'll still be there for each other when it counts. That's what being friends is all about. Whatever happens, we'll be okay, right? Right. We'll find a way to make it work. None of the others came to the cafeteria that morning. It was just me and Eito. We talked for a little longer before heading back to our rooms. No Sire, no Hiruko. Right now it's liberating, but this lack of discipline could lead to problems later down the line. And again, I can't imagine any of us stepping up to lead the unit at this point. Dwelling on it won't help, though. I'm sure I can find a better use for my time. I've got access to new places now, and after all the sleeping I've been doing lately, I'd prefer to do something active today. Free time! Garage. I can get new skills from the garage. I'm gonna go to the garage. And the library. A reading study, you can raise the grade of your choice by reading books related to that subject. So you can only choose to increase one specific grade at a time. Make sure you take advantage of this option as needed. Okay, Eito gives me double math. I can hang out with Tsubasa for science. Strange room. Oh, right. We never did find out what that room was for. Library, training room. Rec room, defense room door. Why do you hang out in here, man? Darumi gives me math. Or she gives me not math. First floor. I need to go to the garage. Give an Ahoge. You're a natural leader. Okay. Yes, look at these, more attacks. What do they cost? Unlash a powerful close-range stab. Ignores armor when calculating damage. That's not bad. Counter-strike. Launch a counterattack when hit by an enemy. 1 space attack 2. That... To unlock counter-strike. Does that mean you don't have it to start? Oh, counter-strike sounds really good, though. Alright, Takamaru. Eat this, deal damage to an enemy in front and decrease their movement. He can also get countered. Can they all just get... Stay with me. Debuffs movement in a large area, inflicts move, earns a large amount of voltage. Can I see? That is a large area. Move -3. Ooh, that's pretty good. That would make Darumi not shit. Intercept. Attack all enemies in range at the start of player turn. How big is range? 5 spaces, cross shape, attack 1. Okay, that's gonna be... So that's probably the same as her homicide, I'm guessing. Range. Yeah. So that's what Darumi is good for. She's good at earning Donde está la biblioteca? Well, this doesn't take time to do. Okay, what do you got? Jury. Fucking his attacks are judge, jury, and executioner. Fuck yeah, that rules. Attack diagonally to hit all enemies within a large area. How diagonal are we talking? Oh! That is pretty good. It's attack 2 only. No requirements. You know, I should just get all of the ones that don't have requirements. Why not? Tsubasa. You can learn early strike. 6 spaces, straight line, attack 1. Is special talent like in Danganronpa? No. There are no like ultimate talents or whatever in this one, as far as I can tell. They all just have like a bit that they do. Like, she's a mechanic person. Darumi's a freak. He's like a biker guy. Gaku's got a minigun. Buffs allies and gain voltage. Adds attack +1 to allies. Is that in a range? That's pretty good. Early strike. 5 spaces, straight line. I wish you would show me that. I do need to get some more BP, so maybe I'll get some, What is Airblade? Not that I can get it yet. I need more linguistics, but... The vertical slash attack. Oh, that goes forward instead of all of his sideways attacks. That wouldn't be bad. This is, I assume... Oh, it's 2. Okay. And it ignores armor, which isn't bad. And it has 3 attack. Al is acting with 1 AP in battle, a 50% chance of gaining support status. Support is attack +2 and voltage gain ×2. So I have to give him a boost before he gets Counter-Strike, it sounds like. Which is kind of lame, but whatever. Okay, Takamaru. Move -3. What a weird pattern. I think Counter-Strike would be good for him, too. Because he usually has armor, and I send him in with all of the other people. Early strike wouldn't be terrible. Because it just gives it... You have to boost Hemoanima to do it. Move -3 in a large area would be good. Eito. I already gave him Jury +1. Jury +2. What does Flight do? Does that give him, like, extra movement? Like, these early strike abilities are going to be really good. And this is a good... Me, the plants guy. Hi, sheep. Welcome to plants. So I can do... I don't have to go to the arcade to do this stuff anymore, it looks like. I should give Tsubasa her thing. Or can I not? Oh, I don't have any science. I could hang out with Tsubasa and get science, so I can upgrade her shit next. Because right now, Tsubasa's movement is crazy, but she doesn't do any damage is the problem. Where are you, Tsubasa? You're in the cafeteria? I'll hang out with you. I need science. Learn me some science. Hey, Takumi, if you're free, think you can help me with something? Yes. Today's maintenance day for the Rashiomatic. The more parts it has, the more likely a machine is to fail, so it needs to be checked regularly. You've been checking the Rashiomatic for us? Equipment management is part of a mechanic's job. I'll handle anything we need related to machines. Development, management, decommissioning, analysis. I can do it all. The machine handywoman, Tsubasa Kawana, is at your service. Your experience unlocked the keyword #handy. My technology went up by 6, which gives me 1 point in science. Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords, see what you come up with. Nice. Free time! Okay, so that means I should probably go to the garage first. What does Gaku give me? I want to know what he gives me, but I can't actually see it from here. Because I can't highlight him. Oh, that's fun. I do need to go to the garage, though. Now that I can upgrade Tsubasa's thingy, I'm going to do it. Which is your favorite character so far? I'm a big fan of Takamaru, actually. I think he rules. Tsubasa, give me... these all require stuff. This does not boost the attack, is unfortunate. It just gives me more voltage gain. Oh, I still can't learn Decelerate. Adds attack +1 and armor +3. Oh, this requires 2 science. Yeah. He's, like, really good. I think Tsubasa's probably a close second for me. I just wish he'd stop talking about barfing so much, but, you know. They have to give everybody some sort of freak thing. Early strike for you. I'm gonna have to get some BP after this. Gaku, you are social studies. I need social studies to get things from you. Reminds me of Ishimaru. Yeah, I guess a little bit. He's like if Ishimaru was like really a punk guy. Thanks. I kind of want to check out the VR training because I need more battle points. Well, I guess I could go to Gaku and get my 1 in social studies, probably. I don't like Gaku is the problem. He's kind of a shithead. Hello. Hey, Takumi, what day is it today? Huh? Well, I have no idea what the actual date is. There are no calendars in this school. Damn it, dude. Why don't we have any calendars? If I don't know what day it is, how am I supposed to throw birthday parties? Birthday parties? Thoughts of Darami? She's unhinged, and I kind of love it. She sucks. I love her. How's that? Is that good for you? Celebrating people's birthdays is my hobby. Laying out a spread of good food and lighting candles is fun, even if it's not my own birthday. But I can't throw any birthday parties for anybody in this stupid school. Dang, somebody's got to let me celebrate their freaking birthday. Let me sing happy birthday to you, bro. Since when is celebrating birthdays a hobby? This guy sure loves parties. Your experience unlocked the keyword #party. My social studies has gone up. So far, there's not really a character where I'm like, they suck / neg. It's mostly they suck / pause for me so far. Huh? That's the nighttime announcement. Not that anyone cares anymore, apparently. I've got nothing else to do, and my body knows when it's tired. I'll do like it says and turn in. My regular routine was starting to reassert itself. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Day 21. Hello again, sheep. House plants.
Get ready for your prepare to spend a be ready to give your
Yeah, man. Day 21 already. I've still got 79 more to go, but that doesn't feel so impossibly long anymore. Once I make it to the end, I'll go home. I'll see Karo again, and everything will be fine. I have to keep going. I can't give up. Now, what do I do this morning? Everyone seems to have given up on meeting in the cafeteria first thing. Maybe I'll pass on it today as well. I can probably find something else to do. Free time! Internet dies near the bathroom, and plants are good. Good! Let's see. So let me go to the here in my garage. Hello. I need to give Gaku an shit. I need to give Gaku an upgrade, please. I can actually afford these, but it's just voltage gain. Oh, I already did. I gave him a take this. That's right. He just only has 2 abilities. Well, you know what? I'll give him early strike. Why not? Did I have to do early strike to get last yell? Chance getting support status. So people aren't killed in this one? It's not a... The headmaster character has died, quote-unquote. Unclear if I assume he was like a robot or something. But he's not been around since like day 3 or 4. And the scary lady is gone, presumed dead. We haven't seen her. Use my free time to prepare. Alright. Let's go to the VR training room. Maybe... People are not killing each other, as far as we know. Got a couple of 2-stars. I can get 2,000. VR Training Battle 3. Let's go. I need BP so I can get more abilities. That'd be bad. Oh, so she still shows up in the VR training. That's fun. Well. Boy, that's a lot of them. I've only got 4 AP, huh? Okay, so that means I gotta kill guys to get more stuff.
Yes, leave it to me.
That.
It's killing game time!
Can I hit more than one enemy with this at all? I guess I can technically if I do this. Guys supposed to just kill each other. What sick fuck would enjoy that? I've played... I'm gonna call it 3 of them. For the sake of simplicity.
I'm taking the wheel!
Heals fatigue and it's plus 10 move to all allies in range. Let's try to get as many moves as we can out of this one, so I need to do more.
Say when.
How much does your attack do again? You're dead, so I haven't been thinking about it. It does 5, so she'll be able to kill that guy immediately.
Now then, to business. Take this.
Gets me another action.
Satisfying.
Prepped and ready.
There's gonna be 2. This is missing regardless, so it doesn't really matter.
Full throttle.
Yeah, we'll just do this. Let's get some extra shield. This does more damage though, so I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Now some people are about to eat some hits.
All out of gas.
Not that.
This could mean trouble.
Boy, he's already at like 5 AP. What's happening? Okay, so he literally can't move because he's stuck.
I've got this.
If I do this, it takes out 2 of them. And I think that gets me enough pluses to...
Got it.
Ooh, the counterattacks would be good on there, although it's not really that helpful, actually, and I'm thinking about it. Okay, I've got 5 over here. What's my loss condition? Does it say in here? Just if everybody dies, I lose. That's the loss condition.
Let's do it to it!
Okay, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna have Gaku attack, because he gets more damage when he...
I'll show you what's up.
Well, hold on. This might be smarter.
Ready whenever.
She can't get far enough to get in a line.
Let's do this.
Okay, yeah, this casts... Okay, I understand. Why can't
Let's
he
freaking
move?
go!
Oh, his movement's been lowered. It's not that he can't move, it's that he shouldn't. How much damage do you do right now? Is it 2 or 3?
Let's freaking go.
I could give him move again. That's not terrible. Faces in a straight line. Attack 1. Your attack. Attack is +1 when it's at 100 voltage or more.
Prepped and
So
ready.
currently his attack is 3. So this would be good actually to do.
Get the hell out of my way.
And then we
Rev it up.
do... No, because he can't do enough damage. Oh no, that 2 was... It doesn't do 3 I'm mistaken. Alright, Ato, what can I do for you? Because you're about to die.
I can keep going.
Jury.
Here we go!
Has Gaku moved? Yes, he has. Okay, so...
Do it to it!
The attack boost is useful to Darami, because then she can actually do more than 1 damage.
Let's go!
I can take out both of these guys with Darami.
Uh-oh!
Die with me. Debuffs attack power in a large area. -1 attack, bleed on the target, and heals fatigue. I think it is more useful for me to get the extra turn right now. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I can't hit this guy because she can't get there.
My body.
My body. Okay. Can I do anything more on... I can kill that guy up there for an extra turn. I can kill this guy down here for an extra turn, too.
Say when.
I think I can need to kill the guy up here first.
Locked and loaded.
Darmi's not technically under fatigue right now, so it might be better to do... Movement, inflicts -3 move on target, and it's a large amount of voltage. 11 is not that much voltage. Don't lie to me. Okay. I think we'll do this, because that frees up you.
I'm taking the wheel. How's
Brrr.
we did it?
Okay, that's 2 more AP up here. So, if I can get...
Let's do this.
Plus 11 should get me to 100. And I can boost Teemo Anima, give him attack boost.
I'm all fired up. Hauling ass. Oh,
That gets
yeah.
me another AP.
Time for battle.
It's gonna be a bad turn for her, I feel. Defensive stance might be better. I think I should do. Well, I think technically it's better to
Say
do this
when.
with Takumi because he doesn't have to move and he'll get more people out of it. Because her attack bust is only till the end of turn, right? Per turn, yeah. So that's not going to
My
help
turn.
really. Anything over here help me that much?
I'll show you what's up.
I don't think I can physically hit that guy, so I think he's just gonna have to eat this one.
My turn.
Well, if I move her to the side of the map, she can only be hit by 2 guys instead of 2 to 3 guys instead of 4, so that's better. Okay, we'll do that. This is gonna be rough.
Not bad.
Okay, that could have been worse.
Here we go.
So if I can get rid of these guys,
That's it.
she can get
Time
rid
for
of this
battle.
guy, which gets me an extra action.
Take this. Broken so soon.
He might be better off just attacking here, TBH.
Prepped and ready.
Well, hold on. This would get rid of all of those ones.
Mow 'em down.
Got Togepi up here. I need to create some fucking space up here. She's just stuck right now. I can't do anything. Yeah, we'll do that. That frees up the car. Car's gonna be my best bet. Up there. Okay, I can't get any more extra actions, so now I have to start making choices about what I want here. Everybody down here is pretty okay.
Locked and loaded.
I think if I do deadlights here, that gets rid of the most amount of incoming attacks.
Don't try to
Brrr.
me.
Yeah, I'll stop there. Gaku might die. Yep, bye,
We
Gaku.
have to fall back for now.
Fuck, I forgot that happens when they kill someone. Ah!
This is bad.
Okay. Let's see here.
Just watch me.
Can I get all of them? No. That's annoying. But I can get 3. That's the most efficient.
Let him loose.
Full throttle.
Give him Counter-Strike.
We freaking go! Let's freaking go! Eat this!
Okay, special attacks don't use voltage. Darmy's in danger.
It's killing game time. Let's do it to it.
It might be worth it to just get an extra move out of this.
Power up. Let's go. Fine.
Did that not put her into low? Oh, it did. She's just moving to get to places, I see. And that put a debuff on him, right? Yeah, he can't move as far now. Piercing when attacking, so it ignores shield, I'm
whenever.
guessing. Alright, they should be fine up there. I should use my last attack down here where I've still got problems.
My turn.
Not yet. Die.
Okay. He's got counterattack now.
Let her rip!
Counterattack 3, that's pretty good.
Hardly a challenge.
Can you get in? No. Oh, I guess she has her last resort attack. That's pretty funny. Aw, man, I can't get both of them. Well, whatever.
I'll show you how it's done.
Bonk.
Falling back.
Okay. Is there a way I can do more attack up here? I could boost Hemo Anima on the truck, and she can do as many things as she wants. Ooh, early strike might be good. Because then she gets free attacks at the start of each turn. We'll do that.
Here we go!
Get rid of this last dude. Sick of being attacked.
Seriously depressing. It's killing game time! I'm good whenever.
Okay, he's got boosted attack too, but I'm pretty sure that's too far away for me to do anything about. Let's get rid of this just so this stops happening.
Let me handle it.
Moving takes AP. Okay, so she does 2 on her regular attack.
I'm taking the wheel. Locked and loaded. Keep
Give
it
her an attack boost.
Leave it to me.
As long as this guy doesn't move out from in front of me, he dies at the start of my next turn. He's not moving. Fuck you. I don't know why he didn't. Oh, you know what? It's because I applied that move debuff to him, probably. S rank. There we go. Hey, that's a decent amount of BP. It's like twice as much as it promised. We take those. Free time! Alright, let's check out. Eito, Darame. What are my stats like right now? I keep on getting numbers in my stats, but I don't know what they mean. They haven't really told me what it means. Like, I get 6 points, but I'm not sure what that means. Well, you know what? Let's go down to the mechanic. Let's go to the garage. And I can check what sort of things I need to upgrade abilities. I really would like Tsubasa to be better, but I don't think any of these are damage buffs. They are not. They're all voltage buffs. Her movement is 15. Fucking ridiculous. Science. That's attack +1 and armor +3 to all allies in range. That would make her really good. So I need to upgrade my science. So let me go to the library, see if I can read books about science. I don't know. How's reading book about science work? What if I read science? Because I didn't see... Yeah, Tsubasa's not available as a hangout today, but I can go to the library to learn about science. Maybe. I can maybe go to the library to learn about science. Might as well read something. Books on this shelf look interesting. Which one should I choose? Science. Biosphere. Oh, I see. These are... I can only do these a certain number of times ever. Insect Metamorphosis. I'll try reading this book today. Insect Metamorphosis. Some insects create cocoons to wrap themselves in, made from silk produced from their mouths after an initial growing phase. Inside the cocoon, the insect transforms into a pupa before finally transforming into an imago. Or perhaps imago. I don't know. By being wrapped inside the cocoon, the insect is able to protect itself from predators and the elements. This allows them to transform safely, vastly increasing their probability of survival into their imago state. In other words, they are like armor or walls to protect them during metamorphosis. Cocoons are like armor, huh? Come to think of it, we get wrapped in something like a cocoon made of blood when we transform. Is that some kind of defense mechanism to protect us until we're ready to fight? Reading this book increased your investigation by 5. Woo, today was pretty productive. I should come back and read another book from this shelf sometime. Reading the same book twice during reading study will be enough to finish the book completely, greatly increasing the corresponding grade. Once fully read, the effect of the book will decrease. Be sure to balance your reading with your other student activities and giving gifts. I forgot giving gifts is another way I can buff my stats. So I should try to give Tsubasa gifts if I want more science points.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so... Well then.
No attack today. That's a relief. I know it's only a temporary reprieve. The invaders aren't going to stop. They will attack again. But if I spend all my time worrying about that, I go crazy pretty fast. I'll just try to keep it in the back of my mind whenever I can. Forcing my thoughts away from serious matters, I allowed myself to drift off. Day 22. What the fuck?
Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 22nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your life.
Why did he look like that? Now then, what should I do today? Free time! Gaku's got more social studies. Okay, can't hang out with Tsubasa today. Let's do some VR training, though. Just want to knock out that other one that I haven't done yet. VR training machine. And then I can do the afternoon one for, finishing that science book. Are there more behind? Oh god, what are these things? Adds armor +2 when hit by an enemy. That's no good.
Now then, to business.
I guess it's my turn. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
I didn't actually see what the buff was.
Out of my way. How unsatisfying.
Let's do this.
Does that mean I always have to do at least 3 damage to this fucking guy to do any damage to him? Okay, what about in this direction? Anything I can do here?
Let's freaking go!
I actually think it would be better to
I've got this.
focus on this direction. If I can group everybody up and then buff them with
Let's do it to it! Take that!
Huh. Yeah, I need to do at least 3 damage to do any damage to that.
My turn.
Just watch me.
Let's give all of these guys a damage buff. That'll help.
Don't go too crazy.
This is gonna be bad. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, at least those guys only do 1. Okay, so
I'm ready whenever.
does it only grant that until the end of turn?
Yes, leave it to me.
Ooh, this is a good spot for this. No, it's not
better get
actually.
moving. Here we go. Got it. Nice.
Okay,
Ready
her
whenever.
cranial fracture deals 5 damage. So that's actually enough to kill this guy regardless of his armor.
Broken so soon.
Let me at him. Bang, bang, bang!
Now then, to business. Take this. How unsatisfying.
Hauling ass! Full throttle! I'm all fired up!
Getting
Let's do
Counter-Strike
this.
is important. Okay, I got 2 AP left.
I'm taking the wheel.
Say when.
You don't counterattack, do you? Oh, you did give me +1. My shit, though. I'm gonna take a lot of attacks if I do that. Okay. This is not ideal. You're in a bad spot, pal.
Here we go. There.
I guess that's it. Yeah, this sucks.
Knock!
Okay.
I'll show you what's up.
Okay, so I want you to
ready
do
whenever.
3 to this one.
All well and good.
Time to move. Time for battle.
Let's go. Stab, stab, stab.
Let's do this.
Why is he not doing as much damage? What's happening? Wait a minute. I thought you did 3. Uh-oh.
I'm good whenever.
Uh-oh. I may have done a fucky wucky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't actually get to as many of these as I thought. Oh, I can do this, and then I'll give... Okay, hold on. Movement plus 10? That's pretty good.
Are you okay?
That's the attitude. Say when.
My turn.
Get me an extra turn.
Die. Broken so soon.
Prepped and ready.
I think that's good.
Mow 'em down.
Extra damage from that is good.
Good to go. Take this. All right.
He's about to eat a lot of attacks. Counter-Strike would be good here. And
Let's freaking go!
what's the most I can take out at once? Probably gonna be 3 regardless. We'll do that. Okay. I can sort of ignore most of these guys, I think.
Now then, to business.
Actually, Cranial Fracture Max will kill this guy, which gives me another action.
How unsatisfying. All right, let's get started. Die. Broken so soon. Time to move.
And the car can
I'm
take out
taking the
a
wheel.
lot of these.
Don't try
There
to
we go.
stop me.
All right, I'm starting to feel this game.
This can't be. Ah!
She can take a lot of damage is the problem.
I lost too much blood.
Things aren't looking good. I won't lose.
Ooh, hold on. This gets a lot of them. And gets me 2 extra actions. Sorry, Tsubasa. Kill yourself for me, please.
Only way. We should run.
It's literally a mechanic in the game. It's not my fault.
Hardly a challenge.
I'm only going to be able to get like 2 of them regardless. Well. Let's do this then.
Show me your insides.
Does that use voltage? It does use voltage. How much?
It's up to you now.
Oh, it's because I used her special. I didn't use her dying attack. Whoopsie, I meant to do that. Oh well, she's stunned now.
Rev it up! Eat this!
I have 6 attacks.
Ready when you are.
Get these ones. I think I'll just be able to win with this.
I guess it's my turn. Here we go.
All right, and the only one I lost, I did on purpose. Nice. Good job, everybody. Nice kills. You actually get more points if you kill your own guys. If you sacrifice them to do a big attack. Ding dong. Oh, somebody's here. I open up the door and welcome my guest inside. Hey there, Takumi. I've come to extend a little invitation to you. Oh? What are you inviting me to exactly? We still haven't celebrated our last victory, so I thought we could get everyone together for a party. Gaku and I spent yesterday evening getting it ready. Apparently he's picked up a few tricks from all the jobs he's worked in the food industry. Huh, I never expected cooking to be Gaku's thing. Alright, I'm in. Are we doing it in the cafeteria like usual? No, actually, we're gonna make it a barbecue outside in the schoolyard. Cooking food out in the fresh open air is something we never could have done in the Tokyo residential complex. Why not take this opportunity to enjoy it? You got a point. Feel free to drop by whenever you're ready. I'll go and let the others know. H.O. left, pausing at the door to give me one of his timid smiles. A barbecue, huh? Yeah, I guess that could be fun. But will it be ruined? Oh, Tsubasa's outside. Where are you, Tsubasa? Over here, I bet. Yep. You know, lately I can't help wondering about what might be inside the defense room. We've been here for a while. Why is it only bothering you now? Once I get fixated on an idea, I find it really hard to let it go until I've seen it through. I even took one of the fire extinguishers up to the defense room and tried to put out the undying flames with it yesterday. You did what? It didn't work, though. Some new flames rose up to take their place right away. I never got any closer to the opening the door, but I'm more curious than ever now. Even we can't get inside that room. That's some impressive security. Anybody else just kind of hanging out? Nope. They're outside. Something bad's about to happen, I bet. Why wouldn't it? Oh, look at all this stuff. Gotta admit, I had my doubts, but this setup is pretty freaking sweet. I know, right? Cooking at school is already kind of a novelty, and now we get to do it under a real open sky, too. Well, I've been grilled at school plenty of times. It makes a change to be the one doing the grilling. Sounds like you've had it rough. Hey, are we here to talk or eat? Come on, let's get started already. Okay, help yourselves. We got plenty, so eat as much as you want.
It sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
Aw, this is nice.
You think you can eat more than my brothers and sisters? This is nothing.
This is
keep
a big
coming till
grill.
You're all satisfied.
This is fun. It's so different from any of the barbecue parties I've been to before. It was unnerving at first, the way the sky just goes on and on forever. But I think I'm starting to like it.
Really? I still can't get used to it. But maybe that's just me.
Mmm. This fish is so cold and refreshing.
Hey, I haven't grilled that one yet. It's still frozen.
Oh, that's all right. I'll have it as it is. I actually prefer my food nice and frosty.
Insane, thanks.
Waiting for it to cook is boring anyway. But that anticipation's half the fun of a barbecue.
I don't know what half this stuff is, but it sure is good. You know, I've heard that human meat tastes like chicken.
This is chicken.
It's nice to see everyone having a good time.
What's the matter, buddy? Is something the matter, Shoma? Why aren't you eating? Well... It's nothing. Sorry if I made you worry. I'm fine, really. Well, if you're sure. Seemed like you wanted to tell me something just now. How do you like the party, Takumi? Oh, hey, Eito. Yeah, I'm having fun. This was a great idea. Where'd you get the grill and all the utensils and stuff, though? I don't remember seeing these before. Oh, I made them with the Gift-O-Matic. What, all of it? That must have been a lot of work. Maybe, but it was worth it. Just look how happy everyone is. Even Hiruko might have warmed up to us a little more if she could have experienced this. I think that's a moot point. She'd never have allowed us to do something this frivolous in the first place. We've all been so disorganized lately. I've missed getting the whole group together like this. You were really worried about us, huh? You know, Eito, I think you'd make a great leader. Why don't you give it a try? Oh no, I couldn't do that. Not when I have a record of selfishly running off and trying to do everything myself. You're making too much of that. Well, I'm still not very confident talking to people, let alone leading them. And my health isn't exactly reliable either. Putting someone like me in charge would be asking for trouble. I still think you're being too hard on yourself. But anyway, you did a great job setting all this up. You and Gaku, of course. Thank you. It was really Gaku who did most of the work. I just got the ball rolling. Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time. Feel free to go mingle. He's right. We don't get together very much these days. I should make the most of it and see how everyone's doing. Come to think of it, Shoma seemed like he had something on his mind earlier. Maybe I can get him to speak to me about it now. Talk to everybody else first, though. I'm not such a big fan of cooking outdoors. Reminds me too much of when we were homeless. These frozen fries are delicious. So cold and crunchy. Insane. Aw, everyone's so friendly and chill today. Makes me want to vomit. I don't want to keep you from the others. Feel free to go talk to them. We got plenty of food, so eat as much as you want. I'll keep grilling till you're all satisfied. Eat as much as we want, huh? Sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated. This is the first time I've ever been to a barbecue at school. I like it. It's kind of refreshing.
Huh?
Hey, Shoma, do you have a minute? You want to talk to me? All right, but you should adjust your expectations. Everything from sophisticated conversation to lowbrow humor goes right over my head. I'm told it can get frustrating. Never mind about that. It looked like you had something to say when I spoke to you before. What's bothering you? It's okay, you can tell me. The truth is, I remembered something. And while I can't be sure, I think it has something to do with why we're here. Huh? Ooh, you know why we were brought here, Shoma? Hi, by the way, I was eavesdropping. And before you say anything, I couldn't help it. My hearing's just that good. It's my curse. Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're really doing here. Darumi. I tried to shut her up, but the damage had been done. With a few seconds, the rest of the group had gathered around us. What? You actually know why we're here, Shoma? For real? Yeah, for realsies. He said so himself. He just unlocked a repressed memory or something. I remembered something important, yeah? Let's hear it. There's no point trying to hide it now, Shoma. Don't be afraid, just tell us what you know. Alright, sorry for making this so difficult. Shoma took a deep breath and began mumbling an explanation. Last night, I had a dream. A dream? I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a normal dream. It was more like a memory. Even after I woke up, I was sure of it. It was something that actually happened. A dream that brought back an old memory. That sounds a lot like the dreams I've been having about Karua. What did this dream make you remember? Back in the residential complex, I spent some time in the hospital. It's weird that I forgot about that until now. Anyway, it was a place called Kamakura General Hospital. That look was pointedly at the camera. Kamakura doesn't ring any bells.
I don't remember why I was checked in or how long I stayed, but I was definitely there. And while I was there, they put me in some kind of machine.
A machine?
Yeah, kind of a pod or a cylinder, just big enough to fit a person inside. I don't see where this is going. The thing is, there are machines just like that one right here in this school. What? There's a room here where the lights don't turn on, right?
The machine in my dream memory was just like the ones in there.
You mean the broken ones we couldn't get working?
Yes, those ones. That's what they put me inside at Kamakura. You were in a weird machine like that, and you're sure it was back at the complex, not here. What did it do to you? What are those things even for? I don't really know. That's where my memory cut out. Really? That's it? You don't even remember why they put you in it? No, I don't. I'm sorry. So I'm guessing you don't know what the ones we have here do either. I'm sorry. I've tried, but I can't remember any more details. Wow, what an intriguing mystery. Are you sure it wasn't just a really vivid dream, though? Dreams are weird like that. They can feel real, but in the end, they're just random information your brain tries to spin into something more coherent. Isn't it more likely your subconscious brought out the memory of the machines you see here? How can you say for sure this hospital trip was a real memory? Would you forget about something that important? Alright, I'm sorry. It was probably just a dream. The hell? After all that? What about this Kamakura General Hospital? Probably just some random words I mistook for the name of a real place. Wait, Shoma, are you sure you want to write it off like that? Yeah, it's fine. I'm always getting things wrong. Why should this time be any different? I mean, you'd think some of us would have heard of that hospital, too, if it was real, but it didn't sound familiar to me. Everyone, I'd like to offer my sincere apologies for getting your hopes up. It's bad enough I ruined the mood by bringing up a heady subject like this, but then I couldn't even tell you anything useful. I'm gonna go hide under a rock like the bottom feeder I am. Please try to forget any of this ever happened. Shoma finished his overly formal apology, then retreated to the inside of the school. Shoma. So what was that all about? Just a misunderstanding, sister dearest. No need to give his silly dreams a second thought. A silly dream? Is that really all it was? I'm not so sure. Now that that's settled, let's get back to the party. Who's ready for a taste of my world-famous Maruko marinade? Ooh, now you're talking. Give me a triple bossy deluxe animal style. My jaw's getting tired from eating so much solid food. I think I'll just make some marshmallow skewers. Come on, Takumi, let's go. Yeah, okay. The barbecue lasted the rest of the day and long past sundown. By the end of it, we were so stuffed we could barely move. Eventually, we had to admit defeat and call it a night. I'm so full. I'll never look at a burger again. Back in my room, I lay on my bed, feeling better than I had in a long time. Had I overindulged? Maybe. Would happy days like these become a distant memory the next time the invaders attacked? Definitely. But for now, I just wanted to enjoy it. Huh? Just then, something weird began to happen to me. Why do I feel so sleepy? Even considering the later hour, this wasn't normal. It was like someone had yanked out my power cord and left me suddenly devoid of energy. I wasn't just tired, I was practically paralyzed. Is it because I ate too much? But I don't think... Claire de Lune?
What's that you're reading?
I recognize this.
Some old book I found in the library.
It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
They've got rain, too. Water that falls right out of the sky. And sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet. Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that a storm. In some parts of the world, storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
Mosquito spotted. 1 second.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
You're so boring, Taki.
I'd have to look it up, but her voice sounds a lot like Akane from Zero Escape to me.
Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
Day 23. Day 24. Whoa, what? Did I just miss a whole day?
Get prepared to be ready to give your lot.
The morning announcement eased me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did, though, I realized something was wrong and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Our 24th day? Oh, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? There must be some mistake. The morning announcement had never been wrong before. What did this mean? Whoa! I opened the door and froze in place, unsure for a moment what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Not just in one spot, either. The sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving it an uncanny sheen. This must be that rain stuff Karuha told me about that time. I don't see what's so great about it. Now I can't go outdoors without getting wet and cold. I better make a break for it and get inside, quick. Anybody out here? Shoma's out here. Where you at, buddy? And you here right now? Oh, he must be by the door then, if I can't go back. Shoma, what are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold than this. Oh, Takumi, I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? I've seen some of the others today, but none of you came out of your rooms all day yesterday. None of us? And not for a whole day? Yes, I went to the cafeteria in the morning, but no one else was there. I bet you'd probably made plans without me, so I went back to my room for a while. I stayed there until I got hungry, but the school seemed quieter than usual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong, but since I'm so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so that 24th day part of the morning announcement wasn't a mistake. Hey, you guys! We got trouble, big trouble. Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We've got a real shit show on our hands. Huh? I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. I gotta go tell the others. Okay, I'll see you there. Takamaru tore away towards the dorm room, scattering rainwater on every side. I did as he asked and made my way to the cafeteria. Oh, the fridge is open and exploded. What could have happened? What's the big problem? I think I see it. Wait, more importantly, okay, I can't talk to anybody. Wait, that's... I can smell burning. And why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way, I don't believe this. I checked that the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way they could have caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety's top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me in every place I've worked, even the dive bars. Hey, how bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We lost everything. Every last bit of food we had stored away has been burned to a crisp. Everything? Thanks to the sprinklers, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience? We're all gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over. No food required. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places. We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday while we were all asleep. That's strange in itself, though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. Yes, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Huh? Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Okay, I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Gaku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go, and so it's only natural you'd accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way. Maybe we should consider why Mr. Ginzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it? Huh? It could have been the food or the drink, but if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative, that would account for why we all slept so long and Shoma didn't. Where would any of us even get sedatives? Who knows? You really think somebody put something in our food? Maybe. Alright, Gaku, fess up. You're the one who prepared the food. You add some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours? Hey, I wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? You can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive. Perhaps you did it without knowing it. The sedatives could have been an ingredient in the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? Sire might have put it in there just in case anyone stepped out of line and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Sounds just like the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was spiked and got put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed. Then how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't my grill that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of. In that case, someone must have started it deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food would also harm the culprit. Are you sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. That SOB that off Sire and disappeared Mistress Hiruko obviously didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. Yeah, you noticed? If it wasn't an accident or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could that be it? Let's shelve this discussion for now. We have more important things to do. We do? Yes, like staying alive now that the food's gone. Yeah! You heard the man. Everyone cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want us to form teams to look beyond the wall. We might find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what? That's not a bad idea. There's got to be something we can eat out there. Are invaders edible, do you think? You gross. I'd rather starve than eat those things. Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I want you to stay on school grounds. We can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. All right, but don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning, and I sleep in them. The rest of us will split into 2 groups and search the area outside the wall of fire. Takumi, can I get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku? Takamaru, Darumi, and I will take the other side. Sure, sounds good. You took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Eito really would make a good leader. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's all gonna be over if we can't find anything. Don't worry, there's all kinds of stuff in those ruins. We're bound to turn up something useful. All right, let's get this show on the road. Move out. We made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think I should tell the others about it. I don't know if they'll all believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times now that I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has a right to know.
Hey!
Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I've taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone all about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there. The invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence.
Hey!
And it seemed to be intelligent, too. It was trying to communicate with me.
Huh?
But what was it? Some kind of new invader or something? I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of Sire. And Hiruko, too? Eito, what's wrong? Oh, sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school it's just a lot to process. I bet it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any one of us. I told you to knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Sheesh, you could have saved the scary stories for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. Yeah, I can go do this. I'll go begin exploration. The fucking bugs are coming from. My windows aren't even open. Maybe I should put the screens in them just to be sure. Oh, it was raining outside. Is that gonna do anything? It is. So what now? Should we just walk around and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Sheesh, why'd our first ever rainy day have to be today? My clothes are getting all damp and heavy. God, there'll be a point at which I can upgrade my fire extinguishers, too. Find some flowers. I'll pick them. I got a small flower.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Is it? Since a large flag can get Ema to do it. He's not here. Got a large flag.
I'll take that.
It's cloth, I assume. Yep. Well, that'll get me right there. What gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Not even a single can of beans. Can't give up yet. Let's search a little farther out. That is quite a bit farther out, actually. This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. The wind's so strong, too. It's stinging my face. Strong wind and rain. This must have been one of those storms that happen in the outside world. How did people ever live like this? I miss the TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back? We still haven't found anything. Let's stick it out a little longer. No, it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Yeah, it really sucked if we had to go back empty-handed. What's the... Wow, that's really far up. There's kind of nothing if I go out to the left. Found a dilapidated old greenhouse. Lots of pumpkins are growing inside. We'll take a small pumpkin. Ah! Ow. Mean.
What?
I got a mini monitor. Find what looks like a pouch mushroom. It happens you're feeling hungry. Fry it and eat it. Hey, my HP, it's back. Hot damn. We're suddenly caught in a violent squall. It's gonna be hard to move forward in this. Got a BP silver token, but party took damage. Ow.
Yes!
Only worth 2.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Oh, hey, why? Who? Oh, hey, Claire DeLune, welcome back.
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
That's a lot of apology burgers.
I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this
That line
right?
really got me.
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I? Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void.
Me too, Karuha.
I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
Yeah, I mean, that feels bad.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you. If you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good.
Oh.
Now, don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
We bought so many.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course. A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat
I
this
couldn't
much
possibly
on my
eat
own.
5 hamburgers by myself.
Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you?
Pretty bad.
If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger. What would you do then?
What are you getting at, Karuha?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
I don't believe you. Day 25. Oh shit, we were out here for a day. Huh? Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry and there was a dull ache at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually, I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Somehow I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. My consciousness faded. I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. Huh? Is that... Sirei? I mean, no, but... Day 26. We're going through the day 27. We're day 28. We're going through the days so fast. Oh, hey, I'm back in bed. No, wait, no, I'm not. This is a different room, huh? Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was in a bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right, though. This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior.
Feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sire. Who are you? Indeed, I'm told we look alike, but it's as you say, I am not the Honorable Sire. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to Last Defense Academy. Honorable Sire, second to last? You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. My, but I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapsed out in the wilderness. You mean you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tooted off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man, face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy lickety-split. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. I still don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long. You called this second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place, and who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. They were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I feel like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled in onigiri after onigiri, desperate to save my hunger. It does my heart good to see a young'un enjoying their food, so. But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. What others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. That said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy? Like a second campus? It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. The game does keep just surprising me. Oh, I can't go back there. Whose room was that? No title. I'll never know. I'm assuming I'm just gonna have to walk there. Which floor is the gym on? Walking through the school hallways gave me a major deja vu. It was similar to Last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. I can't open map. There is no map. I don't know where gymnasium is. There's the war room. I don't think we had the gym unlocked. Nothing in that entire hall. Okay, I guess it must be on the first floor then. Gymnasium. Gym. The gym's in the middle. I see. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who? Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man.
I don't like your vibe.
You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up. Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
Oh good, this school's got a freak too.
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most highborn member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So it's me you should be thanking! Go on, do it! Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide! I demand proper gratitude!
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
I'm these unhinged characters.
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy.
Meeting
In
two,
addition to keeping
probably.
this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it.
He's dead.
Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori. She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You
I'm
may
familiar.
find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. You seem reasonable.
Thanks. Same here.
She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease.
Oh.
We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine.
Oh.
As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine! In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests.
I'm
to
upset
see
with
young
this pun.
ladies' panties.
What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease? Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
As you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking.
I can't believe
but her
they're
heart
introducing
is
me
in
to
the
more
right
dipshits
place.
at this point. I mean, I knew there were more of them. That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history.
A what?
So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, man.
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
What?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty.
Cool.
And everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting? Poison?
Why?
Suffocation? Which one would bring out the best in you? This is why I love meeting new people.
Unhinged.
Just for the record, though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I'd want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
Bow your head, peasant!
I will not.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you?
Kinda.
Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
No. Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member, but she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too. And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know? I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Troubling.
Now
Don't
that
say
we've
things.
all
Stop
introduced
talking.
Ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Sumino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus?
Yes, several troubles.
Admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sirei stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
He doesn't know what happened to Sirei. Looks like I'll have to break it to him. Well, this is unfortunate. I can't believe all three of you are insane. Well, I guess it's her. It's not her fault. I'm willing to let Kyoshika go on this one. That's not her fault. These two are fucking crazy.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Huh? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast I thought it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere. It's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Karuha.
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karuha! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? grabbing my hand like that?
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karuha.
And why do you keep calling me Karuha? I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karuha person you keep talking about. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Hello. This is awkward. Nozomi, she's not Karuha? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle's a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karuha. Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out, and the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumonji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence I ask thee, holy Jumonji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits sucker in tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kind of fluids? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyoshika, you'll be doing the world a favor by separating this oaf's head from his body. That's quite enough. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Karuha you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not... They're all saying this girl isn't Karuha. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. What is going on here? Thinkings are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up, or worse. I might need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry, I made a mistake. Guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out, and you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurura. Including me, apparently. If you'll forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the holy Jumonji sword will not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kyoshika finally sheathed her sword and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kinda intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked and suddenly everyone's all up with his head. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You were letting it all hang out. It's a sight I'll never forget. Let's, change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Alright, I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Sirei being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Hiruko taking over as leader then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all our food, and finally about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies only to be caught in the storm, and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. I just about covered everything. Wow, man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like Kyoshika. Useless? Together with the holy Jumonji sword, I am the finest swordsman woman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Karuha and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be? Good grief, I think all this info's been too much for Nigo. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal, or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of whacks on the head from Kurara, Nigo finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Sirei? Killed? Dismembered? No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway. If they're stealth units or anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The Holy Jumonji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, no, no. Sire, my honorable Sire, how can this be? And you, quit your blubbering or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. Is something wrong? Oh no, sorry, it's nothing. Her voice and her expressions are just like I remember. The only thing that's different is her hair. She has to be Karuwa. What's going on here? First of all, this school is called second to last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your last Defense Academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from... How does it go? Yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well? And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Sire tell you? This is the first I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I put my foot in it. If the Honorable Sire didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics, have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. The Honorable Sire would never have let this happen. I pay my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear of it from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Siray's gone, right? So what's the problem? No, it doesn't work that way. Superior officers' orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Yes, that's all I'm getting. World death. Sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or the name of an organization, maybe? And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it, or them. I have no idea what it can be. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have a revival-matic and corpse recovery drones, true. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away for the drones or revival-matic to be of use. By now they've probably... Don't say it. Moko is alive. She has to be. Moko. Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiro, a most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. Never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily, so I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. So, in answer to your earlier question, yes, it is just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. They may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes? That's true. Even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters? Even her? Karuwa, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is... another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are we gonna do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much fiercer. But everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little, but it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission.
Huh?
Our mission. We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities, there's a lot of serious stuff going on here. Karo, I know, would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've all been through this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. Anyone who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course, sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying around to fight the good fight and whatnot. That and you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Wow, it sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went a totally different direction over here. And all because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Is something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. She and Karo may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities, though.
Huh?
So, what are you gonna do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you get such an idea. But if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I'd want it to be a lot more exposed than that, you feel me? Nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it'd be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? You mean I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked out in our garage. What, like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions and the like. Ah, that was meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? I'm just gonna ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her, too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh, right. Thanks. That'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this Funny Pages reject with his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honorable Sire would be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean Sire was the one in charge of everything before? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get supply packages together, too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Karawa or not. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karawa again, and now... Hey, peasant! Take those filthy eyes of yours off Nozomi! Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze robes up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing all about the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of immorality. What? No, of course not. You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want this lech casting his splooge spell on you. Yuck. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft this miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Oh, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you can come back to my room and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite giving you a relaxing massage. I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind. Nozomi. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Karawa could be twins. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. Again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Karawa would probably be freaking out if she were here now. And if she really were Karawa, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I just can't leave without finding out the truth. I'd been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her, alone. I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with the Revive-O-Matic anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Here I go. Mustering up the courage, I made my way toward the door, but right as my hand fell on the doorknob... What? An alarm? There was no doubt about it. It was the same blaring siren and flashing lights I'd seen and heard so many times before. Enemy attack! The invaders are coming!
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Suddenly, I was in fight-or-flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood was pumping, my whole body was trembling. I threw the door open and dashed outside. Oh. I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozomi, but this was hardly the time or place. Are you going to fight with us, Takumi? Huh? I kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but... Yeah, of course. I can't just stand by and do nothing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Their attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozomi? Huh? Well, yes, naturally. That's the reason I'm here, after all. It's up to all of us to fight to keep humanity safe. Carl was more timid than most people. Real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this, with so much on the line, she'd never have chosen violence so easily. Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine. It's embarrassing to admit this, but I've never liked sirens ever since I was little. Okay. Huh?
I don't like sirens.
I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. Nozomi raised both hands and gave her cheeks a light slap. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be all right? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. You're right, let's go. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the war room. Oh my goodness, good gracious, another enemy attack? Everybody remain calm! You're the one who needs to calm down. Forgive me, it's just, we barely had time to recover since the last one. I'll be counting on you all to do your best out there. That includes you, Mr. Sumino. Before we start, I just want to check. Can your Revive-O-Matic bring me back if I die out there? Oh, yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It will work for any student from either academy. The same goes for the ones at the main campus. Okay, good. Looks like this could be a tough one. There's a lot of invaders out there and no wall to keep them out. Weaker defenses make us an easier target. They're even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at Last Defense Academy. Time for another round of meaningless killings. You're breaking my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. The Tokyo residential complex is depending on us. Nigo, I'll be expecting something sweet when this battle's over. Have it ready by the time I get back.
As you wish.
Kashiwa mochi and kombucha tea for me, please. As you wish. You're such an old lady, Kyoshika. Why don't you try some Meritotsi for a change? Mary what? Oh, you never heard of Meritotso? How out of touch can you be? What a freak. Of course I know it. I've gazed upon them many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth just from looking at it. Break it up, you two. We can try a bunch of different snacks together later. But first, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we'll still have a school to come back to. Don't worry. We can do it if we try. I guarantee it.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Well then, I suppose we should get started. Defensive battle, initiate!
Am I allowed to save in the middle of this? Because when you save in the middle of the event, you'll be placed at the start of the event when you live with the save data. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm actually not closing the game. I'm just turning off my Nintendo Switch, so it's fine. But that will do it for me for now. Tonight should be Guardians unless something happens. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Catch you in a few hours. Bye-bye.